I'm trying to talk about Africans and the experience in the new country, especially in America. I usually tell people that Africans are entrepreneurs in nature. What does that mean? And how that life, when they relocate to a new country, they don't leave that particular country, and why that is dangerous for them in the long run. Africans are entrepreneurs in nature because when you live in Africa, based on our lifestyle, based on our experiences, based on what we see from our relatives, from our people, our colleagues, is this way. I have a job, I can be working, but I have something else which is helping me to get money. Or I have something else which is helping me with money management, money saving in one way or another. Let me give you an example. I have a job, but at the same time, I raise chickens. I have a job, I have a farm. I have a job, I raise goats, or some people have pigs, or something like that. Some people, they have fish tank and so forth. Either they can do that as a business, or they can use that one just for consuming at home. They have some veggies, they have something, they have whatever. Some they have a little bit of the shop, some they have online business, at the same time they have a job. That's the lifestyle we are used to. Let me give an example of my family. Back in 1990s, early 1990s, my father, back in the day, we used to raise chickens. We used to have over 2,000 chickens just to have eggs, and we used to sell eggs. Then we used to have orange trees, over 45 orange trees in our compound. We had coconut, but they're just like 2, 3, 4. We had some lemon, but the biggest one were orange trees. These oranges, we used to sell them. So despite how much my father's getting from the job, what we have at home was helping the economy, helping to raise the family. Remember, I'm number 11 out of 13 children. So how my father was able to do, that was how we were able to live, and all of us get the opportunity to go to school. In that particular context, in that particular way, that's my experience. Like, as a child, in order to live your life, you needed to have something despite having a job. And that's just one example of millions of African families. They had the same or similar experiences where the parents have jobs and they have something else, either for subsistence at home. During the maize corn season, you plant some of the beans, you plant something at home. That has been common for most of us. But then we come with the dream, I want to relocate to go to America. I want to go to Canada. I want to go to New Zealand. You go to these countries. But you live in an apartment. You live down the road. Yes, you own a mortgage, you own a home. But the backyard is very, very tiny. You have winter, you have whatever, you cannot plant anything. So what you need to do in order to raise your family and have something plenty for your own, you ending up working 2 to 3 jobs. So the only money-making way is more work hours. But that model of life is not going to be there for life. It's going to be there for a very short time, especially when you have energy, when you are young. The older you become, when you have family, you have children, you have whatever in the new country, there is no one to help you. You'll be also involved for the life of your children. For that particular context, it's becoming difficult for you to keep up. So instead of focusing more into, let me find second job, the third job, go back to your original lifestyle, your original, what you know best is work and own something. That is the pride of Africans. When I visit Africa, you go to a person's home. It's not a mortgage. It's not a home loan. It is 100% built for themselves. That's their house. I say I have a home in America, but it's a mortgage for 30 years. I don't own that. If someone has a car here, most of them, it's not a loan. The car they have, they own it. So, you move to a country where everything is just like a rental. It's not something you own. You work job 1, you work job 2, you work job 3 sometimes. You own nothing. You reach a certain age, you don't have energy any longer to continue working. What should you do? So, for me, my advice for you, because I've done these mistakes myself, when you are there, yes, at the beginning of energy, you can work 1 to 2 jobs. I'm okay with that. But find a time from the beginning you are there to learn the system to start owning something. Find a way to start a business. Find a way to start offering services online. If, let's say, you are a social worker, while you are working as a social worker counselor, find a way also you can own your own practice. Find a way, if you are a teacher, find a way to start your home school, teach other kids, after school programs. Find a way to start a business. Some people, they have opportunity to import things from their own country. Sell on eBay. Sell on Amazon. Start a company. Some people, they have their CPA. Yes, we're employed by a certain person. Find a way to start your own firm. Do tax return on your own spare time. Learn. You don't need to have a CPA to do tax return for people. Learn and start doing tax for other people. Later you can start the business. Don't quit. Just take a few hours. Learn and do something. Why? Because down the road it will give you the pride you used to have as your normal life. Like, despite of working, I own something. But if you continue working, guess what? The moment you retire, you are not going to transfer anything to your children. You don't own anything. If you die today, tomorrow the job has been assigned to another person. The CEO of Safaricom in Kenya died today, tomorrow was replaced by another CEO. The CEO of insurance company, health insurance in the US, someone shot him. Next day, announcement of the new CEO. Because you cannot leave the job vacant, position vacant because of the shares of shareholders. They cannot just leave the company unsettled. But if Elon dies today, nobody is going to take the companies today. They'll wait first, the family will go, who's going to be in charge? Because you left something to them. And if you retire, you already have 5 Airbnb. That's good. But just don't go there, work. That's America. No, that's not America. But even if that's their life, that's what they know. But for you, you lived it for 15, 20, 30, 40 years before you come to America. You know this world. Yes, there are good things from African lifestyle. Take the good things and take the good things in America. Take the good things in Germany. Wherever you are, combine them. Man, bring something, the best for your children, for your grandchildren, a new legacy. You agree yourself to move to go to live in a new culture, to be lonely, to do whatever it is, so that you can break the cycle of poverty. You can create a new blueprint for your children to continue. So find a way. A child is born today. What is the better way of saving? There is $1 million baby policy in life insurance. A child is 20, 30 years old, already has over 150,000. Find a way to use those kind of opportunities in those countries. Because if you don't do that way, you are toasted. The time goes, and then, oh, I'm going back to my country. Not because you love your country, because you cannot sustain the life in those countries. You work so hard, the money you put in retirement is a small amount. Cannot be able to survive. You come back to your home country, guess what? The people you used to know as your friends, they're not your friends. You don't have the same culture anymore. You are already polluted, you have another culture, you come here, these people have been friends, they have been good with their neighbors, they have been to the funeral together. So, when you are there, please find something to own. Something you can be proud of yourself. This is my business. If I die, this business goes to my children. If I'm getting older, I'm going to give this to my children. And that's the spirit of every immigrant. Go and see Chinese. Go and see Indians in America. Go and see Mexicans. They come there, they do bricks, they do whatever. They own plumbing business. They own restaurants. They own the financial industry. They own hotels. They own something. And for you, yes, oh, $50 per hour is a good job. $20 per hour, $30 per hour is still a job. Do that job, but build your own empire in one way or another. It will take longer, but at one point you'll be in a position to own and reach at the peak of your business.